Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro, every day, and today we return to an old favorite of mine, the Abandoned Deck. Actually Abandoned Deck. With no face cards in the deck, you have 12 fewer cards than normal. With 12 fewer cards in your deck, it's that much easier to draw reasonable poker hands. You can consistently get 5 card hands like straights and full houses. When I was playing the Abandoned Deck a lot on the gold stake, I would say my win rate was 50 or 60%, or at least that's what it felt like back then. I didn't really log it, but with more practice, more recent experiences on the gold stake, I would say my highest win rate deck is now the yellow deck, where maybe I can get 90% or better on the yellow deck, playing mostly pairs. Pairs which don't actually care about what's in your deck that much. Doesn't really matter if you want to add cards up to maybe a 60 card deck, 65 card deck. And so what really matters more is not whether or not you can draw a straight or whether or not you can draw a full house. It's whether or not you can get the planet cards to level up your hands, whether or not you can get the right combination of jokers to survive the early game, and then also scale into the mid and late game. So having the early starting money is really useful, really important perhaps. But let's give it a try. Let's see if we can keep our win streak going. We've done 8 so far. Number 9 is the Abandoned Deck. Okay, Juggle Tag, nope. Rare Tag, nope. Easy decision so far. The boss here said it was going to debuff my spades. We can go aces and twos, aces and sixes. One thing that I do on the Abandoned Deck, which I don't do on other decks, you could go for the full house. So here with 2 pair aces and sixes, we have an okay chance of drawing the missing either ace or 6. So there's 4 possible outs. If I discard these, if I discard 4 twice, I get to see 8 cards. So 8 out of 32, I guess we have an okay chance getting the full house. Another thing we could do, we could just accept that we are going to win with 2 hands instead of 1 hand. Though the difference here with the yellow deck, we said on the yellow deck, if you have $14, then $1 or $2 difference doesn't matter as much. Whereas here, if I have only $4 in the bank, then the difference between $5 and $6 is a lot, right? If we win in 1 hand versus 2 hands. Or is it $6 or $7 or whatever it is. So sometimes if you go for the full house, you just don't get the full house at all and then lose. So I think I'm still going to go for the flushes. Because we're playing on the Abandoned Deck, the low ranking flushes only score maybe 220 points. Okay, one more time for the flush rather than going for the straight. Diamonds. Nope. Maybe we just miss. Alright, pair of 8s is 50. And then we can play a 10 high straight. Alright, we tried to go for the flush because the flush is easier than the full house and we still didn't get it. Typical. Do we want Crazy Joker? I think Crazy Joker is fairly reasonable on the Abandoned Deck. I don't feel great about it being eternal. I think here we've got Paintbrush also is very good for making straights, or just good in general. But if I take it, I won't be able to afford anything else. Or if I take something here, I won't be able to afford the Paintbrush in the next shop. If this were the yellow deck, you get the voucher and a Joker. Here we don't get to do that. I think I can do better than Crazy by taking a Buffoon pack here. It is a gamble. Sure. We can get a Cola or we can get Lusty Joker. Let's take the Cola. Am I going to skip for anything? Probably not, but it's $3. So we'll take $3. Then go Buffoon pack, or in the next round, with only 40 cards in the deck, we can probably have a better chance of hitting the 2 hands here. 200 points for low ranking flushes. If we play 2 flushes, we can win. We can save money for $1 of interest. Maybe try to buy the Paintbrush. I'm gonna pick up the buffoon pack. Yes, I need something to help us get off the ground. 2 rentals is not the way we get off the ground. Alright, we are drowning. Let's go next. Hopefully we get some good hits in the next ante. We could take a skip here. The benefit of doing the double tag with the rare, you get free rares. Not just 2 rares, but you get 2 free rares. I'm gonna play it out. If there was a holographic tag, 2 free holographics, I would probably skip. Here, I could go for the full house, or let's go for diamonds, or let's go for, yeah, if we go diamonds here, keeping the 6, we could possibly get a straight also. Just like that. So I could throw away the diamonds and then draw spades. I could throw away the diamonds and draw hearts. Ship it. So that's 260. 2 threes in the deck, 1 ace left. We can go for hearts here rather than going for the full house. Okie dokie. So low ranking flush should be good enough, barely. Blue Joker is not the best on the abandoned deck because you have 12 fewer cards in the deck. So 12 times 2 chips, that's 24 cards, sorry, 24 chips difference. Blue Joker is probably still worth it. Bummer. I go next. So I'm really counting on a good skip tag in ante 2. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. Full house with 60 chips, that's not enough. If we were playing on a different deck with slightly more chips, we would have won. But we can play a full house twice. Okay. We can't take Scary Face, that's fine. If I wasn't playing on the abandoned deck, I probably wouldn't take the Scary Face anyway. We can go Buffoon Pack here. Check the skip tags. Holographic, I could get Holographic Uncommon. Or just skip once. I think I'm going to skip once, I don't think I want to skip twice. I think whether or not we skip depends on what kind of Joker we get, because we need something to survive the next round. We can take a free roll here rather than the Eternal Showman. We can take a Cartomancer. I mean, I'll take the Cartomancer. This could work. I can't afford anything here, so let's go next. So can we get 1500? Depends on what the Cartomancer does. Do we skip for the holographic? I'm gonna do it. It's very risky. I'm gonna do it. Remember, once we play one hand, the next future hand is going to be 10 chips less. And then you play another hand and it's another 10 chips less. So the blue Joker is not going to give us the same number of points for each hand. What I really need is for a Cartomancer to give me some kind of enhancement. Hierophant or Priestess, or maybe a... Sorry, Hierophant or Empress are the enhancements, or Priestess for planet cards. I'm not going to take a double skip here because we definitely can't survive that. We get a Sun. So... Okay. Thoughts. Sun, I can make hearts. Okay. Alright, let me show you a little maneuver. All I have to do is draw any ace or any 7. One more time, any ace or 7. Okay, we actually have 4 of a kind here. 4 of a kind plus blue Joker, does that win, or do I need to use the Sun card? Yeah, let's give it a try. Okay, And then a full house, 10s and 7s with 28 chips. What I was gonna say is, I can turn a full house into a flush house. And then a flush house is maybe 3,000 points, maybe 2,500 points. A flush house is free, basically. That's a thing that you can do on the abandoned deck that you can't as easily do on other decks. You can always get the full house, and if you get the full house, you can turn it into a flush house. And so even though I don't have any jokers, I can still survive. I can take skips, whereas on other decks I might not be able to skip. I might not be able to survive the skip. Though it only works for 1 round. It saves you the 1 round. Alright, good luck. Ooh, we get the shortcut on the abandoned deck and we get the crafty joker. It is perishable, but I think the skip just for this, just for the holographic shortcut, is worth it. And then crafty joker is just gravy. In that case, let's start saving our money for interest. Let's go next. I could use the sun to try to make straight flushes rather than just straights. The shortcut is really good at making straight flushes. The hard part of a straight flush is getting the straight part. Getting the flush part is easy, which we can do with just a few tarot cards. I could also consider selling the tarot cards for money, and then potentially interest. So, I don't know, do we care about hearts? Do we care about diamonds? We can actually play a 4 of a kind here. I have 20 molt and 60 chips, so that's fine. Okay. Could take a Mars card. I think 4 of a kind is very reasonable on the abandoned deck. Not right out the gate, not in ante 1 or 2, but maybe by the time we get to ante 5, maybe 4 of a kind. Really all you need is the 1 strength card, maybe 1 strength card plus 1 death card, and then you can do 4 of a kind. Maybe 1 strength card, 1 hung man, you could do 4 of a kind. Maybe 1 strength card, 1, you get the idea. Maybe with the vouchers, extra hand size, extra discard. Anyway, but I'm not going to take it now because I think I'm just going to save my money for interest. I think there's a consideration for opening the Celestial Packs looking for Saturn. If the shortcut helps us make straights, then maybe we want Saturn cards. I think if we take the Celestial Packs, it's going to hurt our interest, and then maybe we can't afford some other joker that we might want. So let's think about this. The boss says base chips and molt halved. That's not good. Maybe this is a situation where we do want to make the straight flush or the flush house. Sell the star. Make room for the Cartomancer. Go next. I don't think I skip anymore. I think too dangerous. Scoring wise, too dangerous to skip. Empress is helpful. So what do we want to do with the Empress? If I am going to build straights, where do I want to build my straights around? Probably I want to build around the higher cards is usually what I do, 6 through 10 maybe. In that case or I guess the middle cards. So 8 through 3, 8 through 4. Let's go pair of 7s. Empress? Or should I use the Empress on just hearts, knowing that I have a sun for hearts? We also have this crafty joker. I'll go Empress on 7s. This is a straight. Okay, Hierophant. We can take a Swashbuckler. Maybe that replaces our crafty joker. We could open a buffoon pack. I think all things considered, I think I want the buffoon pack. Buffoon pack costs me interest, but I think it's worth it just to see 2 jokers. $5 to see 2 jokers. We can get the baseball card. Okay. Do I take the Swashbuckler? It's another perishable to replace Crafty. I guess Crafty's $3 and Swashbuckler's $4, so it only cost me $1 for the exchange here. That seems worth it. Okay. Then do we want the Hierophant? Not yet. Save money for interest. Two more rounds on the Cartomancer. Okay, we get another Hierophant. So 8, 7, 5, 6 is what we would need to make a straight. I think what I'm gonna do, how about 8s? Let's make bonus 8s. I'm just gonna play 2 pair here. 2 pair bonus chips, and then also we got the Swashbuckler. Now we have the baseball card. There should be plenty of points. Okay. One more round on my Cartomancer. Boss says base chips and mult is halved is fine because I have plenty of chips. From the blue Joker, we can go Buffoon pack. Okie dokie. Maybe... Yeah, I'm looking for a replacement for my Cartomancer. We could pick up the Gelato. Gelato doubles our points. Or I can keep the Cartomancer for one more tarot card. I will... Let's take the Gelato. Because I get extra money that way. Rather than skipping, I get an extra $2 here. And then also, when the Cartomancer goes, the Gelato's going to stick around anyway. I think now $26 in the bank. Let's go Arcana. For $5, $5 Arcana, we can use Judgment here. We can make some lucky cards. I think... Do I want lucky cards for money? Or I think I want the Joker. 1 in 4 chance for us to get an uncommon. Let's go Judgment. Business card is not the most useful in this situation. I guess we can keep it and we still get an extra +2 mult on our Swashbuckler. Let's sell the Sun. Now we have maxed out interest. Let's go next. Here I should be able to win with a couple pairs maybe. We could try to go for a straight. Let's just play the 2 pair. Bonus chips. Okay. 2 pair here wins. Only 50 chips from Blue Joker on the second hand. We don't want Eternal Credit Card. Could take Loyalty Card as a rental. I think it doesn't do enough. As a rental, it doesn't do enough. Let's go first Celestial Pack. Anti-4 first Celestial Pack. Jupiter or Mercury. Saturn would be the best. Maybe Mercury as a consolation. In the next round here, can we get 9,000 points? I think we can. We only needed 2 hands there. Let's try the Mega Standard Pack. I can take a Lucky 8. I think I do take a Lucky 8 for money. I don't think I need wild cards, so let's skip the rest and go next. Though there is a slight consideration for adding just random garbage to make Blue Joker less bad. No on the Spectral Pack. Okay. I could play a pair, I could play a 2 pair. I guess let's go pairs. Pair of aces. Okay, one more of those wins. Maybe 2 pairs. No, let's play a pair of 10s. Okay, and we can see, even with just playing 2 cards at a time, Blue Joker getting some shrinkage. Okay, 2 more rounds on the Swashbuckler. That's fine for now. We have 2 rentals. Bummer. So, Arcana pack or Celestial pack. If I'm playing straights, which I don't necessarily know that I am, but if I am playing straights with the shortcut, we prioritize Saturn cards over everything else. Take a Saturn card here from the Jumbo Celestial. I could take this Arcana pack for $5. Good hits are Hermit, Fool, Temperance, Death, Hangman, Emperor. Let's go Arcana. Get the Hangman. I think the low cards, 3 and 2, we hang them. And then we can build the upper straights, upper to mid straights. Go next. Business card we can sell whenever it becomes convenient to do so. Removing cards from the deck does once again make Blue Joker sad. I don't have a straight, so let's play the pair of 9s. Do I want to get rid of an ace or an 2? We will draw more cards, Blue Joker will shrink, but we should have a better chance of getting a straight if we play those. Alright. Straight here. Ship it. Okay, one more round on my Swashbuckler. And the boss here, 18,000. So we can do it. 2 straights, we could do it. We use some enhanced cards there. Maybe we want some enhanced cards. Do I want Mercury as a backup? Or do we just fully commit to straights? I think we're all in on straights. If I have the shortcut, we're all in. So I'm not going to take this Mercury card. Take a Saturn card. That's huge. That's huge. I think we don't take this standard pack. That way I can save my money for jokers. If the Swashbuckler goes, maybe next round we have to re-roll for a joker. Go next. I need to find... I don't know, I have a lot of outs here. So 10... 8, 7, 5, 3. That's a straight. Do we want to play the lucky card or the bonus card? I think let's play the lucky card. Nah. Never lucky. So 8, 7, 6, 4, 2. Actually a straight. This is not going to get us all the way there, I don't think. Close. Okay, Swashbuckler's done. We can hold on to it, I guess. I always sell them right away. Did we play enough straights? We played enough straights we could take the Telescope. Telescope gives us Saturn here from the Celestial pack. Generally, what I suggest for this sort of thing is don't spend money you don't have, you know? So if we buy a Celestial pack and then we lose all of our interest, then we can't necessarily buy future Celestial packs. I think we need the points. I think we just desperately need the points. Let's take the Saturn card. With 120 chips on the Saturn card, or level 4 straights, 120 chips, the Blue Joker is less important. Though we still need the base molt. I think let's take the chance on the Spectral pack. I need seals. Like this blue seal. Okay, blue seal helps if we win, which I can't guarantee. Let's go blue seal 8 since we have an extra 8 in the deck. I think we play 3, maybe 4 straights here. Can you imagine playing 4 straights? 25,000 is just a lot of 1,000 points. I'm going to sell the Swashbuckler so we can get extra interest. Straight number 1. Do we play the 10? Sure. Oh, I guess I could have played the ace. Ace, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Looking for a 5 or a 4. If I do that same straight 4 times, we win. But I don't know if we could do that 4 times. Here I gotta go for the high straight. 5, 7, 8, 9, 6. We have a straight. Give me lucky. I mean, yes, but still not enough. We could play a pair. We could play a pair twice. Does a pair twice win? I want to say probably not. We need like 4,000 points, right? I'm interested in... There's only 13 cards on deck. Okay, so I'm interested in a 5 or a 6. If we get the 5 or 6, maybe we keep the 4. Okie dokie. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6 for a straight. Only 18 chips from the blue joker. Okay, we don't win the next round. Death doesn't help. Arcana. I can go Priestess for Saturn cards. I can make a glass card. I can use Death to copy it. Glass cards are plus 13 molt, which is not that much molt, to be honest. I think we need the Saturn cards. Nope. Desperation. Arcana pack. Nope. Steel, maybe. Hierophant, probably. Could go for a straight flush instead of just a regular straight. Straights are still worth more. So, I have enhanced 8s, I have enhanced 7s. Let's make some enhanced 6s. We can make bonus 6s. We can use Death to copy a blue seal. We can reroll for an uncommon. 1 in 4 chance to get an uncommon. Misprint is not uncommon, but it is some base molt. So maybe 10 on average maybe gives us plus 30% more points, 40% more points. Good luck. 10, 9, 8, 6, 4. That's a straight. Plus 22. Okay. Okay. Look for a 9 or an 8. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't think there's any amount of misprint where this wins, which is good because I want to get the blue seal. Okay, plus 0 definitely doesn't win. Okay, good to know. We can dig for either a 2 or a 6 or a 7. 2 or 6 or 7, there's 5 outs. Trying to get the blue seal. Okay, so I have a straight. Should we play the straight? Has a chance of losing. I think we play the straight. Good thing we played the straight because Misprint's trying to kill me. Alright, this one definitely wins. Well, whatever's left. I should have sold the business card for an extra $1 of interest. Forgot about the business card. Throwback as a rental we can't afford. Campfire we probably can't afford. Long term we can't afford. But we might need it now, like it might be essential now. Take the campfire, sell the Mars card. Throwback is times 1.5 because of the baseball card. Okay, okay. This boss, we don't get to take any chances. Discard random cards per hand played. Yikes. I think misprint is out. I think we have to take the throwback, which feels really bad. Okay, but we got, it's an uncommon. It's a times 1.25. Okay, okay. I could sell the death card for the campfire. I could hold the death card for the blue seals. Okie dokie. What are we working with here? This is not it. This is not the hand. We ace 10 5. Do we keep the ace? I'm gonna say no ace, no 4. Discard. So 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. I can play a 10. If I play this hand, it's guaranteed to discard 2 10s, and I have 1 10 left over. That's my last 10. I'm actually fine with that. Let's consider, do we use the death card? I'm just gonna ship it. Three. This is a straight. Okay, if we get 2 more straights, we win. And then we don't have to burn the death card. We can use the 10 here. I want to try to keep the 10, if possible. Well, can't say I didn't try. We can sell the throwback if we want to avoid the rental fee. We can discard the 2s, looking for the blue seal. We have a lucky card. I could use that to copy the lucky card. Throwback, do we go rental? Sell the throwback. 1 in 15 chance, or else we lose. Bummer. We just don't have enough money. Ante 6, no gold cards. No money generating jokers. We had the Cartomancer, but the Cartomancer was short-lived. We can go Buffoon Pack, we could go Runner. Too late for the Runner, probably. We need an uncommon. I need to put some gas on this campfire. Erosion's +4. Long term, that's a good plan. I mean, right now, it's an uncommon, so we take it. Okay. Okay. Then what? Blue Joker turns into a runner. Or Arcana Pack. I think Blue Joker into runner, at the very least that does give me more campfire value. Then I'm going to sell the death card. Can I use the death to get the blue seal? No, we got to sell it. We need to survive. Mega Celestial Pack. We can't afford any skips. 3, 5. Okay, so we have a straight here. I'm going to play the 9. I'm going to consider playing the ace. Let's play the ace. I think there's not going to be as much opportunity for me to play the ace. I can play the 9. Alright, perfect. That's a great straight. We have 9, 8, 6 left. Okay, 9, 8, 6, 5. I have the blue seal in hand. I need a full 4 straights. If we don't get the blue seal, we lose. So we got to take a little risk. 9, 8. Okay, I'm gonna go 6, 5, 4. If I keep the 7, I can do 9 and 7 for my next straight. Okay, that's 20,000. Okay, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4. Okay, okay. Ship it. Lucky one time. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7. I need to draw a 5 or a 6. I have 3 outs out of 13 cards to draw a 5 or a 6. Yeah, it do be like that, huh? Five or a 6 one time. Let's throw away this 8. That way we have a better chance of not dying. Let's just not die here. So if I get I need the 5 or a 6. If I do get the 5 or a 6, I can drop this 10. Since I have extra 10s in the deck. 5 or a 6 plus a 3, 5 or a 6 plus an 8, 5 or 6 plus a 2. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. 10, 9, 7, 6, 4. He's alive. He's a genius. 60 chips on the runner. Okay. Now I need a hungman. I get no reward money. Oh, right. Alright, then we die. Play only one hand type. Okay. I gotta say, this shortcut has been doing the thing. Ship it. Plus 20. Ooh. Hold. Okay, this is gonna be without the 20 mult. Maybe this is like 15,000, 25,000. That means one more straight wins. Okay. Is that true? 25,000. Okay. We can get the blue seal here. So what's the way? I think if we discard like this, I know what you're thinking. We have a straight. Why would you throw away a straight? Keep only 4 cards. If we keep these 4, there's no cards that we can draw that cause us to not win. Every card is a winning card. Okay. So I kind of want to discard the odd ones. Sure. I know these are bonus cards, so they're worth more points, but we don't need more points. Okay. We can play ace 10. So what do we have left in the deck? Ace wins, 10 wins, 8 wins, 7 loses, 6 wins, 5 loses. So we only have 2 losers in the deck. Alright, high card. We didn't get the blue seal. Well. Oh well. 105 chips on the runner. Okay, we have very strong jokers. I'm not complaining about the jokers. We just need more funding. Fortune teller for +6 mult? No. What we need is immolate. Or we have the telescope. We can get a guaranteed Saturn card. Ooh, does a Saturn card save me? Immolate would save me, but it's a 1 in 8 chance to get immolate. We would get so much mult on erosion. I think we can't afford it. Too risky. This sucks. I'm looking for a 7 or an 8. So 10, 9, 8, 6, 5. Okay, if one straight is 40,000, we do a couple more of those and then we're Gucci. Yeah. Straight, almost a straight flush. This is gonna be slightly more. Okay. The next one wins. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. With the blue seal. I could discard looking for the lucky card. We're just gonna ship it. This wins. 150 on the runner. Man, this is a run for the ages. The runner. $7. Can't do JJ. Don't have room for superposition. I think we have to take the Saturn card. Well, 110,000 we know we can do with 3 hands, which is huge. Maybe we don't take the Saturn card since we don't have any money. Or maybe if we do take the Saturn card, then we don't need anything else. The thing about the telescope is you don't always get the celestial packs. So buy them while you can. I want to save up my money for interest, but I haven't had the opportunity to. Play a straight. Okay. Another one. The next one wins. 180 chips on the runner, 240 chips for leveled up straights. Okay, how do we get the blue seal? How do we get it into my hand? We can throw away the 7. We could probably throw away the 10. Okay. I have a straight. Just verifying. If I throw away the 7 and the 5, 16 cards in the deck. What do we need to win? We need either a 10 or a 9. We need either a 3 or a 2. 5, 3, 2, 5 3s or 2s. Let's do it. Okay, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Ship it. Money? No money. Saturn card. So the next round we need 4 straights. You got 4 straights? Or we can... No, that's it. Need 4 straights here. Alright, good luck. Ooh, discarding 2 7s is normally really bad. Because you can get the 1 straight with a 7, but then you lose the 7s and you need the 7s to make straights. But we have the shortcut, so maybe it's fine. 10, 8, 7, 6, 4. Okay, 54,000. Ah, this is bad too. We already down 7s, and now we're going to be down 8s as well. That's The worst? Could not could not possibly be worse. 10, 9, 8, 6. 10, 9, 8, 6 doesn't do it. Okay. We lose unless we hit the plus 20. Now we lose. We didn't draw the straight earlier, and then now we lose. Yeah, this is not... We need 55,000. This is going to be 50,000, maybe 51,000. It's not going to be enough. $51,000? Don't you just sometimes... You're so right. Alright, well, you know what that means. Let's take a look. Stats. 0. We got 8 in a row. And the one that betrayed us was the abandoned deck. Why the abandoned deck? Because we didn't have any money. But we drew straights. We played 4 straights for several rounds. That's incredible. That's the power of the abandoned deck. Actually, we didn't get the blue seal as often as I wanted, despite only having 40 cards, 39 cards in the deck. Okay, well, we'll do another one. How about checkered deck? So checkered deck, the thing is, you can play flushes. You can always play flushes. Flushes are free. You could play 4 flushes in a round. The problem is, a flush scores the same amount as a pair. And I can already play pairs with any deck. So what's the benefit that I get from playing checkered deck compared to playing the yellow deck? There's very little benefit. Oh well. No polychrome, let's just go next. So I guess we can win the first round. The first round's free. We can go for some slightly better hearts. Maybe. So that's an extra $1. If the first round is always one hand, that's an extra $1. Okay. Okay, we can take Wrathful. Okay. That's kind of insane, actually. Do we go back in time? Alright, now we go for flushes. So don't get too excited about Wrathful. Like, of course we're playing on the checkered deck. Okay, that's plus 15 mult, but at the end of the day, it's only plus 15 mult. Abstract Joker does the same thing. Mystic Summit does the same thing. We can pick up a Buffoon pack here. We could, knowing that I have Wrathful, I get the next 2 rounds for free. Maybe the next 3 rounds are free. So maybe we don't buy anything. Maybe we save our money for interest. Go next. Alright. So 1,200. The next round we need 1,000. World to make more spades. Well, you know, when in Rome, I guess. I don't take the negative, though. The boss is extra large. We can beat the boss with 4 flushes. We could beat the boss with a straight flush or a flush house. Hierophant. Do we want to use the world? I think so. Maybe I'll save the world. No, I'm going to use the world because I'll tell you why. Let's go bonus cards first. I'm going to use the world. I decided I'm going to go for face cards also. Face cards because if we do flushes, flush, the Jupiter card has 2 molt per Jupiter card compared to Mercury, you only get 1 molt per Mercury card. So if you have higher base molt with flushes, then the photograph is better, right? So let's do, we'll try the face cards. We use world second, so that if there's a fool, I can copy the world card. The reason I'm going to use the world now is so that I can get another one, potentially. 1 in 22 chance to get another one. Or I guess 1 in 11 chance if you include the fool in that calculation. This wins. Maybe some consideration for saving the Hierophant to win the next round, or saving it for the boss. I don't think I want Eternal Drunkard. Let's keep saving our money for interest. Hungman for hearts. Alright, this doesn't win, but we're going to ship it anyway. I guess it could have won if I tried at all. I could have gone for some higher ranking cards. Alright, 1 bonus queen. 1 bonus queen is 2,000 points. So the boss here we can win with 3 flushes. Alright, with 1 world card I've got 29 spades and only 21 hearts. So looking pretty good. We could take 6 cents. Card removal is card removal, right? We'll take it. We'll speculate. I don't think I take the Arcana pack now. Let's keep saving for interest. Strength. Huh. Idea. Okay. Thoughts. Idea. Let's turn the 10 into a face card. Let's turn the 5 into a 6. I could use the use the strength to make a straight flush, or use the strength to make a flush house. I want to do the 6 with the 6 cents. We can win with 3 flushes because we have the bonus card. Grim for aces, enhanced aces. Bummer. I don't think that's the move. We can sell it for interest. Okay. This flush, and then 1 more. Alright, more spades. That's it. That's easy. Ship it. If we beat the wall here, the next round is 3,200. The next round is also free. We have a telescope. You dirty dog. Trying to get me to play flushes. Save my money for interest. Lovers? Lovers works. But I'm going to sell it. If I use the 6 here, 6 cents will give me something that's not Grim. Ooh. Okay. Play the face cards. I have another flush. Is this going to be low enough points? Let's sell Grim just in case. I would like to draw hearts. I want to be under. Okay. Light them up. Okay. Give me spades one more time. Ooh, it's telescope time. 6 cents, still not a fan. This is propaganda. Alright. Let's go check the tarot cards. So we use strength. I'm going to go Mega Celestial for Jupiter. And then if there's a fool, I'd rather copy Jupiter than strength. Could take Neptune. Not impossible that we play straight flushes. It's not easy. I only have 1 king and 1 queen, but it's not impossible. Where are we at? 17 hearts. So almost 2/3 spades. we get a magician. For the upper spades, sorry, what was the boss? The boss is face down cards. Here I'm choosing, I'm not taking lovers because lovers makes it easier to make flushes, but it's already easy to make flushes. I don't need lovers. Let's take the lucky cards for money, mostly, but also technically can give us plus mult. Let's not re-roll here. I think with the Jupiter card, we have enough points we can win the next round in 3 hands, 1, 6, and then 3 flushes. Death helps. Okay, Cartomancer's done. I guess I don't need to sell it right away. I'm just gonna play this flush. I'm just gonna ship it. 6 cents we could do another time. 43 cards in the deck. Immolate is so good. I love it so much. Let's get... I want to make a lucky 10 or a lucky 9. Let's make a lucky 10. Play all of these lucky cards. I could play the flush house just to get it unlocked. Or, since we have the telescope, we can stay on flushes. Alright, as far as like the flush house goes, I have 3 10s and I have 4 jacks and I have 43 cards in the deck. I think we're really close to making flush houses. So I'm going to start now. I'm going to start taking series cards. I'm going to start taking this seriously. Keep Cartomancer makes Temperance better. Sell Cartomancer gives me, I don't know, like a 1 in 300 chance that Cartomancer shows up in the shop. Ooh. Yum. Constellation's good, though I will say it's ante-8, or round 8, we only have 2 jokers. I'm not going to take the Earth card, probably. Ceres or Jupiter? We gotta decide. Do we have to decide? Let's go Jupiter. The flush house is strong enough, even without leveling it up, it's strong enough. So, again, let's take the Jupiter cards. Flushes I can play now. Flush houses I might not be able to play until later. If I have another tarot card generator, I would take the series cards there. I'm not going to take the Earth for the constellation because I don't want to impact my interest. Let's go next. Alright, now we sort by suit. And then we can confirm that these are all spades. Leveled up flush. 1 more of those wins. So knowing that 1 more of those wins, I can discard for lucky cards. Okay, round 9. Halfway done, not halfway done. We just started ante 4. The boss says decrease level. Okay, maybe the boss we play the flush house. Maybe we flush him. Extra discard helps making the flush house. I think I'm pretty sure I want to take that right now. Well, first I want the celestial packs because we have the telescope for sure. My flush at level 6 is still worse than my flush house. Handy tag gives me 20 bucks basically. I think we don't take Mad Joker, though Mad Joker works with, on the checker deck you can get the 2 pair. I think I want Todd for the chips to go with my Molt. Do I want Mad Joker? I'm going to say no. It's a perishable anyway. I'm not going to take the Wasteful Voucher because I know we can win with just 2 flushes. I don't actually need to discard. I can save my money for interest. How many 6s do I have? I removed 2. I still have 3 6s. Oh, one of them was from a strength card. Okay, sure. Showman? Nar. Wasteful or standard packs? I think we don't buy the standard packs. I think we don't do the superposition. So if I take Wasteful, I go down to $23. Alright, let's just go next. Wasteful in the next shop. Discard for spades. Lucky money. Never lucky. Alright, play all the odd cards. Now that I have Todd, I might want to make aces. I can't afford to play a flush against this boss. I need protection against the dark arts. I need Wasteful Voucher. I need Joker. Buffoon Pack. I need Michelle. That is what I need. Yeah, that is what we want. I could replace 6 cents with Jim Boy here. Could take a Mega Standard Pack. $30 in the bank. How about yes? Blue Seal one time. Gold 7 is an odd card. I could take a Jack. Oh, maybe we're not supposed to take the 7 because I want to make flush houses. Oops. I go next. Threes and twos do not make a flush house. I get extra 7s. So let's look for 7s. The haters will say it's scripted. Ship it. And we got the perfect, we got the maxed out interest because we got the gold seal. We can pick up the bus here. I think it's too late for the bus. Let's go Emperor or hold. Let's hear it. Fool says Jupiter. That's like a Jupiter card in case there's a fool here. Let's go Arcana first. Temperance for 12. So now I might use Lovers because Lovers can help us make the flush house. But we don't need the flush house. Like obviously it was great there, but we can win this round with 3 flushes. Use the Emperor. Spin the wheel. Foil? Bummer. Do I want to make a steel card? I could. I should check the boss. Boss says diamonds are debuffed. Ha! Steel Jack. Temperance means I can afford a Buffoon Pack. Could take a Faceless Joker for money. Droll Joker. Faceless Joker instead of 6 cents? Probably not. Do I want the Tarot Merchant? It's going to make it harder for me to grow the constellation, but I think in general, Tarot Merchant's great if I'm going for flush houses. Let's go next. Plus 20 there. Nice. Next, flush wins. Give me lucky cards. What happens if I discard all these? We'll draw 2 spades for sure. Alright. Ship it. Oh no. Michelle left. Does that matter? It does. That was 1/3 of our points. Do we take the bus now? No. Celestial Pack gives me Jupiter or Ceres. Let's go Jupiter. I'm not ready to play flush houses yet. We can go Buffoon Pack. Oh, she's back. Maybe forgiven. Maybe. Alright, ship it. We might be alive. We might have broken containment. Strength, that is it. With the strength card, that's it. Flush house, done. It's a done deal. Do you want an 8-ball? I can turn my 7s into 8s. Instead of the 6 cents. 8s are bad with Todd, so maybe we don't do that. Let's go Arcana pack. Death. Okay. Or spades. No, we use death. Copy the lucky card. Copy the lucky 10. I could use strength first. I think lucky 10 is fine. So let's go 5 into a 10 here. Either 5 or 9. I think I'm going to do the 5 because the 9 I can turn into, well, yeah, I have 2 9s of spades. I only have the 1 5 of spades. So turning the red 9 into a black 9, and then also you can turn the 9s into 10s. Yeah, let's keep the 9, ditch the 5 here. Of course, 10s don't work with Todd, but that's not that big a deal, maybe. Do I want this standard pack? I think I have access to enough money. I can afford a standard pack. Nah. If I'm going to play flush houses, I don't want to add cards to the deck. Alright, do we want to play the flush house, or do we just play the flush because it's safe? Let's think about what do I want to use my strength on. I could use it right now, or I can save it for an emergency. I'll save it. Safe. Okay. Standard pack, Mega Buffoon, Hone. Definitely want Mega Buffoon, takes me down to 31. 31 plus a standard pack. Let's give that a try. Golden Joker. Extra hand size. What if we got rid of Todd? Boss says my face cards are going to be debuffed. What if we got rid of Todd? Ideas. Get rid of Todd. Get rid of 6 cents. Take the Seltzer. Seltzer, we can retrigger lucky cards for money. Standard pack for a gold seal. Purple 7. I'm into that. Passing on a holographic card. I think the holographic card is also great, but purple seal is good if we're going to go for the straight, or sorry, the flush houses. So 7s into 8s or 6s into 7s. I think I want to go, I have a lot of jacks, right? Do you want to turn my 10s into jacks for the flush houses? Yeah. Sure. I don't know. Let's play a flush house here. Tower. Okay, I could play a flush with the gold card. I think if I play the flush house, I think the flush house doesn't win. Hopefully. See, I knew it wouldn't win. Gosh, dang it. I would describe my current state as devastated. Hermit for 20. Make some spades. Or lucky cards. Spades makes it so we can get the flush house easier. I'm gonna take the money. Do I want... I'll take planets for the constellation. I'll take bad planets for the constellation. I can take Hone here. I'm not super attached to it. I'd rather just reroll. Save the money, go next. So, we could probably win with like... The flush and the flush house score the same number of points. So we could just play the flush here. Okay. We got the gold 7. We get redemption for the last time. We can actually play a flush house here if we want. Spin the wheel for foil. Sell the tower. Keep the tower. Lucky Jack. Okay, this wins. There's no way this doesn't win, so we can discard one more time. Alright, ship it. The boss, we need 3 hands potentially. Celestial Pack helps. Glass card helps. Jupiter, okay. For the Spectral Pack here, let's reroll for tarot cards first. Star, nope. 6 takes me down to 30. I can buy Spectral Pack and... yeah, go one more. Moon? No. Grim for aces. Ouija. Nope. Go next. Flush and flush house are basically the same. Flush is a little bit better. I want to discard face cards. Understandable. I have a lucky 10. So what do I want to make into glass? I could see glass 6s. Because I have a lot of 6s in the deck. This flush now is going to be 4 times the number of points before. So we said we needed 3 hands. This hand wins. Okay, knowing that this hand wins, do a little digging. Yeah. Lucky money. Smash. Smash. We could go back in time. 3 of a kind. Yeah, so I think if we go back in time, we lose a hand. Base, chips, and mold hand, we probably want to go back in time to beat this. Okay. We get to grow our constellation more. We get more celestial packs for our telescope. 6 rounds on Seltzer. Could take the Empress here. And a Devil. Alright, do I go back in time right now? I'll go back in time right now. Don't need to skip for 4 of a kind. 60,000 we could do. Easy. 1 hand or 2 hands? We could beat this one-handed. Okay, the gold seal, let's make it into a molt card. Let's make a gold jack. And give me the money. I'm gonna be honest, team. You can't do this with pairs. Let's go. We just used series. Let's go Arcana for a fool. So series or 12 bucks or make some more spades. Let's go series. Okay. Jupiter's fine. Go next. We don't need Mars for the constellation. We just save our money for interest. I could do a flush house, probably. But I'm just going to do a flush. It's worth the same amount of points still. Okay, let's get all these enhanced cards. Let's dig for lucky cards. Nice. Let's play this one. I'm actually not 100% if this wins. I guess it depends on whether we hit the 20s. Never mind. It should be clear. It should be obvious. That's gonna win. I don't feel like doing the mental math. Alright. If we go to the collection here, if we look at the flush houses, twice as much molt compared to the Jupiter card, 3 times as many chips. Almost 3 times as many chips. So the flush house 1 planet card is worth 2, maybe 2.5 Jupiter cards. So the flush house only level 4 is going to break away. It's worth it to start taking series cards over the Jupiter cards. Buffoon pack here. Andrew helps us draw. Extra discard. That would make it easier for us to get the flush house. I don't necessarily know if we need to make it easier. We don't need misprint. Yeah, let's, we could go one more. Moon. Nope, go next. So, if I wanted, in theory, if I wanted to get a flush house, I discard the 3. Star. Nope. Next, discard the 2 and the 4, probably. Okay. I need either another 7 or another 10. I have one of each, but I have a ton of jacks in the deck. Maybe it's easier to go for 3 jacks. Maybe it's easier to just play multiple flushes. Just commit to playing multiple flushes. The thing that I'm thinking about is I have half as many chips is going to be about half as much points. The flush might actually win. This is fine. Throw away the 6, throw away the 9. Let's throw away the 9. With the bonus chips, re-trigger with the seltzer, I think this wins. We got the plus 20. Close. That's why the hesitation. 3 more rounds on the seltzer. This seltzer is going crazy. Going nuts. Could take an economy tag for 40 bucks. Boss says discard random cards. Okay. Tarot Tycoon. Makes Constellation look a little bit sad, but makes me pretty happy. Could go Onk here. We absolutely can't. Tarot Tycoon. Give me only tarot cards. My jokers are perfect. Stencil? Ooh. Stencil instead of Juggler. That doubles our points. We could do better. Okay. Purple Seal we discard. Death. I like to use on the 7. Can you imagine? Are you imagining it right now? I'll know if you're not. Okay, I could use Death on a 10 rather than the 7. What if we... No, I don't want to burn through my seltzer. It's okay, you don't know what I was gonna say. Safe. Spin the wheel? Or we just use death? There's gonna be a fool. I'm gonna be a fool. Do I want a lucky 6? I'm gonna say no. Do I want a gold jack? I want to say yes. I want to say this can become spades. We have the Tarot Tycoon. We can get a world card. Trust. Sun. Go one more. One more takes me down to 24. Let's go next. I'm not going to skip. I want the shop. I want the tarot cards. Okay, 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 okay. Hermit. See, look. That's the same as skipping. We got the 20 bucks. Okay. We have the 7. Let's dig. Okay, I'm not going to play this jack. I'm going to draw a 10 or a 7 here. All right, give me the money. Cool, 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 cool. Tower, nope. Standard pack? Maybe, maybe, maybe. Random 4, no. Spin the wheel. Holographic, whoa. Lovers? Lovers technically does a thing. We could do the photograph. It's not a Chad, it's just a photograph. This pleases me. I'm gonna use the Emperor. We got the world. It's done. All right, team, pack it up. Do I hold on to the strength or do I just use it now? Let's just ship it. 10s are going to become jacks for the photograph, and then it's going to be jacks and 7s. That's it. Jacks and 7s. So we'll go strength here. Anything I want to make wild? No, I'll just spin the wheel. Okay, I have the world card. We could go one more. Get a glass card and go next. Oops, that's a lot of jacks. That's how the saying goes, right? I have the world card. I have exactly one card that I care about, which is this one. What if we play the flush 5? So I'm going to use the world. I'm going to discard the jack. I'm looking for any pair. One more time for any pair. 2 more 10s. I can get a 7. Okay. What do we want to make into glass? I could make a glass jack and not play it. I could make a glass 6. I could discard first. I can make a glass 10. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flush house. Ah, I forgot about that. The photograph, the wrathful combo, it's not a combo. I mean, it's still worth it. It's still worth it to do the photograph. All right, give me another strength card for the 10. That's gonna be huge. Celestial pack for series. Boss, give me the Violet Vessel. Forces a card to be selected. That's probably fine. We can take seed money here for 2 rounds. It'll kind of pay for itself. It won't pay for itself, right? So let's go Arcana. I can make a gold card. I can make a steel card. I think we want steel jack. A couple of steel jacks. We can take earth for the constellation. Strength and a chariot. Okay. Okay. 10 and 6, we strength. We now have an extra jack. We can make a steel jack. I'm not going to play the glass card. With the steel card, this wins. Glass card is money. Let's not play it. Okay. So with steel, we win the next round. Take a fool here. Okay, give me death. Do I want Hierophant? Maybe. Go one more. Strength. Strength for a 10. Strength here or hold? I could use the fool to just make a steel card. I think we could do better. So let's spin the wheel. Temperance for 12. We can make a lucky card. We can go strength on this 10. We can hold the strength for the glass 10. I think I like the idea of holding the strength. So let's take the money. Do I want to use the fool for just like 13 bucks or whatever? Nah, we could do better. There you go, next. So it's jacks and 7s. That's what's on the menu. Everything else you just kind of discard. Queen, 3, 4. I can play this flush, which is notably inferior. And this is, with the jacks, is this going to be too much? I want this to be less than 280,000. It was the steel. Alright, well that means for the next round we can win with just 2 steel cards. It doesn't matter. We could take the burglar here. Burglar is pretty good when we have this many spades. Could take the hermit. I'm gonna go hermit. Fool for hermit. $24 from erosion. We could try acrobat. I think acrobat is maybe too risky against this particular boss. Parking. Fool for another hermit. Alright, at some point I'm gonna stop using fools and just hold on to them. But that time is not now. We don't need a magician. We could take a chariot, but the boss forces my card to be selected. If I get a steel card, it'll be forced. Saturn, nope. Lovers, nope. Lovers, nope. Hungman. That's actually sick. I want to save the strength for the 10, the glass 10. So let's discard the 8. I have a 7. I want to discard the 8. I have a 10. So I can make a flush house right now, or we can be greedy and go for a better one by discarding the 9. this jack is selected. So let's go strength. Okay. Then discard. Okay. What am I hoping for? I was hoping for glass or steel. So I have a hand that wins. Ship it. Okay. Ah, we got the steel jack. That's a bummer. Alright, well, this jack and this 9, we can hang them. And then now I'm free. I can select whatever I want. So this is the move. 7's in front. This photograph hits the first jack, but then we have the glass card after the other jacks. And we have a steel card. Ship it. Feels good to win one. We never win. Alright, let's go check it out. This is what the deck looks like. We ended up with many jacks. We ended up with many 7s. Didn't get to play my fanciest jack. That's kind of a bummer. That's okay, that happens sometimes. We didn't get that many hung men, and we didn't remove that many cards from the deck. We did get to play that glass 10. I told you that glass 10 that I turned into jack with the strength card. We got the steel cards. We got a lot of lucky money from that seltzer. Gold seal. So here's something to think about, okay? The thing that I like to do on the checkered deck is either you end up just playing pairs just like any other deck, just like the yellow deck, or you try to pivot into some higher ranking flush variant. And so you could go for flush 5s, but flush 5s are kind of difficult, and so maybe that's not something that happens all of the time. You could go for a straight flush, but I think that's pretty challenging. I think you can play a straight flush with just the starting deck. There exists a straight flush, you can find it and you can play it, but I think it's still relatively challenging to get the straight flushes. And so maybe the one that I like best is flush houses. If we look at the, let's see here, if we look at the planet cards, so flush houses 4 mult and 40 chips. Straight flush is 4 mult and 40 chips. So like between the two of these, straight flushes you can play early, yes. You can start buying Neptune cards early. So with the flush house, you don't always get to have the flush house. You don't get the planet card unlocked until ante 2 or 3. And maybe by then you already buy 2 or 3 Neptune cards. Maybe that's possible. But long term they're the same. And so maybe the one that's easier to play long term, you can build your deck towards flush houses pretty easily. Using strength cards mostly. Also death cards help. Death cards obviously, but strength cards are very powerful. Whatever card that you're trying to build your flush house around, +2 of that same card is a huge difference. And with the flush house, sometimes easier to draw than the 4 of a kind. Getting just 3 of one card instead of 4 of one card, even though it's a 5-card hand. 4 of a kind is only a 4-card hand. So the question here is, when I am trying to play flush houses, if I'm going to play the checker deck and I'm going to transition into flush houses, or in general, if I'm going to start with flushes, thinking about in the end game I can score more points with the flush house. Level 5 flush house scoring more points than level 13 flush, scoring a lot more points than a level 13 flush. Okay, if that's the pivot that I want to do, at what point do I start taking series cards instead of Jupiter cards? If I'm offered both, at what point do I switch? I would say if you can get below 45 cards in your deck, which is maybe challenging, then you can switch to taking the flush houses. When you get the 3rd suit changer, Or if you're playing on the checker deck, 2 suit changers. On the checker deck, 2 suit changers and 1 strength card. Well, okay, 2 suit changers, 1 either strength or death or hungman. Maybe 2 of those 3. Then you can do it. Then you can do the flush house. Or, you know, maybe in general, like ante-5 or ante-6 or something like that. Ante-6, you still have a lot of time left to cook, right? But you want to play flushes early so that it's consistent. You can play it so that you can survive. You can play 2 flushes is worth the same as a flush house, so you might as well just play 2 hands. And then the flush houses, because they're so powerful, they don't need to be high level. You can just take a few series cards. You don't need a lot of them. Obviously, we had help from Wrathful Joker and Constellation, and we had Cavendish here. Photograph didn't help as much. Maybe Photograph was plus 30 mold in this particular build. Photograph could have been anything else. Could have been something like Green Joker still is fine. Anyway, that's how I play the checker deck. And I don't always win. Take care, everyone.